Hello and welcome to Everyday Matters live stream. Thank you so much for coming to another session of this live stream. If this is your first time of coming to my live stream, you're very welcome. I really do appreciate you. Feel free to follow me on Instagram, on Facebook at Everyday Matters One. I'll be very happy to have you as part of my family. And if you're a returning subscriber, returning viewer, thank you so much. I really appreciate you for coming today. Okay, so we do this live stream every Sunday at 5 p.m. UK time, 5 p.m. Nigerian time, as well as 6 p.m. Europe time. And the purpose of our live stream is just to empower someone to be your best self and to build better relationship with your friends, with your family, with your spouse. But today, we're going to be doing something a little bit different. So it's not a normal Q&A because we do relationship Q&A every week. But today is going to be a little bit different because I'm just going to be celebrating myself because I'm 1 year on YouTube today. So yes, I'm 1 year on YouTube, not today, this month of May. I clocked 1 year. So I've been doing YouTube consistently now every single week for 1 year. And it has been an amazing journey for me. It's been an exciting journey. So much I've learned and so many challenges as well. But in all, I'm grateful that I started it. So today, I'm just going to be talking about my experiences. I'm going to be talking about what I've enjoyed because I've definitely enjoyed it. And I've also had some struggles during this journey as well. So I'm going to be talking about that as well. Okay, but thank you all so much for coming. I really do appreciate every single one of you for coming. Okay, and if you'll be watching the replay, thank you so much. And if you're here, just remember to smash the like button as you come in as well, because that's really important to me as well. But thank you so much for coming. I really appreciate it. Okay, so 1 year on YT, a lot has happened in this 1 year. I've met some incredible people on my journey on YT. So it's been amazing. Okay, it's been an amazing journey for me. Just give us 2 seconds, just make sure I'm here. So it's been an amazing journey for me. I've met some amazing people and I've made some amazing friends during my journey. And this live stream is going to be as short as possible because I don't want it to be long at all. Okay, so it's going to be as short as possible. Okay, but thank you all so much for everyone that's here. Mental Health Bunny, thank you so much for coming. Mom's Niche Diary, thank you so much. I really do appreciate you for coming as well. Thank you so much. Bunny, how are you doing today? I hope you're well. Elliot family, thank you for coming. Elliot Matters, thank you so much for coming. Everyone is coming in at the same time. But thank you all so much. I appreciate every single one. So like I said, the live stream is going to be as short as possible because I don't intend to keep you all long unless we have a discussion that keeps us. I intend to make this live stream as short as possible. The Delta Peking Wingo Comedy, thank you for coming. Christina Flourishing, thank you so much. I'm so delighted to see every single one. And I always say every week when I come in and I see people on my live stream, I'm always grateful to every single one of you because you could have been doing something else, but you chose to come to my live stream, and that means a lot to me. Thank you all so much. Okay, but thank you. So my journey on YT, okay, has been, I ended up eating cookies, very unhealthy, but I didn't want to go cook. That's fine, Bunny. Okay, so it's like I said, it's been an amazing journey for me. And if you have any questions, anything you want to ask me about my journey on YT, then please put them on in the chat so that we can discuss them. I'll be happy to answer your questions. Okay, so thank you, Delta Peking. Thank you so much. Said congratulations. Thank you so much. And it hasn't been like a straight road. It hasn't been like, okay, start YT, 1 year later you're here. Okay, it's been a journey. It's been a journey. There've been struggles. There've been hiccups. There've been times where I've had to ask myself, like, what are you doing? Are you sure this is what you're doing? You know, I've had to ask myself questions. But how did I start in the first place? And I know I'm saying that, okay, I've changed so much, I've grown so much. It's been a year of growth and development for me. But how did I really start? Okay, so I think that's really important that whatever we do, if it best, thank you for coming. Whatever we do, let's never ever forget where we started from. So yes, how is everyone doing? Happy Sunday, happy Mother's Day to all of you as well. How is everyone doing? I should have asked that before I started, but Bonnie saying she's been on YouTube for 6 years. Some people have been more, some people have been on YouTube for more than 6 years. Okay, but how is everyone doing? How's your Sunday been? How's your day been? How are you celebrating Mother's Day? Just put something in the chat so that I'll know how you're celebrating your day. Okay, and of course you guys know that for my live stream, your engagement is highly, highly appreciated. Okay, so so that it's not just me talking. Happy Mother's Day to you too, Ife Best Channel. Thank you so much for coming. Okay, not easy at all, mental health. So yeah, so YouTube is not an easy journey. No, it's not. It's fun and it's rewarding at the end of the day, but it's not an easy journey. It's not a quick journey, so to say. And Victoria, thank you for coming. Dube, I came to Whitey 2 months exactly after my 15th birthday. Sister Blessing Kitchen, thank you for coming. Thank you. Happy Mother's Day to you too. Thank you so much. I see all of you. Thank you so much. Okay, so how did I start? Okay, so last year, and if you've seen my video, my last video, if you haven't seen it, then maybe you need to check it out. And the video I said that not all storms come to disrupt your path, disrupt your life. Some storms actually come to clear your path. Okay, Colin, thank you for coming. Sending the day doing laundry and housework. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, whatever you're doing, so long as you're enjoying yourself, that's fine. Happy Mother's Day to you too. Okay. So, how did I start my YouTube journey? Okay, and like I said, my video I posted yesterday, I talked a little bit about it. And I said that when we went into the pandemic last year, it was like a huge storm hit the whole world, and everyone was panicking, nations were panicking, governments were panicking, institutions were panicking. We're all panicking because we've never seen anything like this before. We were put in lockdown, so it was chaos all around. It was chaos. And all of a sudden, I was told that I had to work from home. Okay, thankfully I could work from home because I know that a lot of people have lost their jobs during this pandemic because of the lockdown. But for me, thankfully, I was able to work from home, which was good. I've never had to. Nyagas in the bike, thank you for coming. I've never had to. I've always all my life I've wanted to just come to work maybe twice a week or 3 times a week and just have one day that I can work from home. So for me, it was exciting. I was happy, like, oh my God, I'm going to be working from home. you know? But then, yeah, when the Bangladesh progress, thank you so much. Thank you. 1 year don't work out. Exactly 1 year, just like that. Okay. So for me, I was like, oh my God. So I'm going to be working from home. I was happy. But when they then said, okay, you're going to be working from home for 12 weeks, which was it 12 weeks, 4, 8, yeah, 3 months. All the excitement died down a bit, like, okay, how am I going to cope working from home this 12 months? But I was still happy, and then the 12 months came and then it was extended again, and that was really, really hard. But amidst that, Guntas, thank you so much. Happy Mother's Day. Thank you so much. Victoria America, how are you doing? Thank you so much. If you best, congratulations to you on your 1 year. Thank you so much. Ansu Kinamo, thank you so much for coming. So we went into lockdown in March, okay, and we had March, we had April, and then May came, and I realized that I was struggling with my mental health. Okay, I was struggling with my mental health. I would wake up feeling down. I would wake up, I wasn't motivated to do anything. I was angry. I was sad. And I thought to myself, like, you know what? If I am feeling this way, so I have a job that I'm doing at home. What about people that don't have a job they're doing? How would they be feeling at this time? Because me, I had something that was keeping me company. Okay, and somehow I said, you know what, let's do something to reach out. So the purpose of me doing that video was to reach out to encourage someone. It's okay, you know what? There's a way out. So let's think about not just the safety, because then you were talking about keep safe, wash your hands, be safe, be that. But then so many people were being affected mentally. So many people's mental health were struggling. but many people's mental health were at stake, I meant to say. But no one was paying attention, not that they weren't paying attention, but the majority of the attention was on people's physical health, not on their mental health. And I knew that this was affecting me. So I came up with a video. I think the video was about 3 minutes. Okay, and I said, you know what? I know that we're all going through this. In as much as you want to be safe, in as much as, okay, Delta African, thank you. It was fun at first being at home, but then the memo was over, the phone was finished. How do I say the novelty of being? I know, exactly. Initially, it was all fun. Okay, so I did that video and I posted it, and what I said was, yes, keep yourself safe at home, but you also want to go out for fresh air, for exercise, also that you can keep safe. Also, you need to reach out to your family and friends because you don't know what they are going through. And I posted that video on Facebook because I never ever thought of YouTube. So I posted that video on Facebook, and I got so many views, so many comments because a lot of people were struggling. And then my husband came. So my whole YouTube channel, I'll give credit to him because he keeps saying that I don't give him credit. And then my husband came and said, you know what? You know, you can actually put this on YouTube. I'm like, really? He said, yes. Ify Best, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Well, thanks. And cooking and more. I've missed you so. That's nice. People are also not speaking because there's were lots of words in perspective. Yes. So thank you so much, Ify Best, for that amazing super chat. I really appreciate it. And like I said, if you have any questions for me, just put them in the chat. I'll be happy to answer them. Okay. Yes, thank you so much, moms. A young ID, thank you for coming. Yes, it was my hobby. And he said, you know what? You can actually put this on YouTube. And I'm like, really? And as soon as he said it, I jumped straight on the idea. I created my YouTube channel and then I posted a video. I created a YouTube channel, started doing my research, and then I created a video. And ever since, I haven't looked back. I haven't looked back because I see that a lot of people, I have so much inside of me that I want to give. I know I love to teach, but I've never had the opportunity. I've never thought of, okay, how am I going to do this? You know, so having my YouTube channel was an opportunity for me to now say, okay, you know what? Let me start bringing out all these things inside of me. And over the past 12 months, it's been an amazing journey. And my husband is always there pushing me, even at times when I say, okay, you know what? I'm tired. You know what? People like, don't worry, just do it, just go, just do it, just so, you know. So it's been an amazing, amazing 12 months for me. Thank you so much. God bless you, Hobby, for bringing you out of your comfort zone. How do I stay consistent? Okay, so mostly Jerry is asking the question. She's asking me, how do I stay consistent? And this consistency, I've been on it for every single week in the past 12 months. I haven't, if I've missed a week was when I took an intentional break. Once I got monetized, I took an intentional break for 1 week. That's the only time I've been off. I have been consistent every single week. So how do I stay consistent? Bonnie is saying that consistency is difficult. It is difficult because sometimes you get tired. Okay, so what you want to do is know the purpose for which you are doing your live stream. Okay, and go according to your strengths. Okay, so go according to your strengths and just try and be positive. Tim Gravely, thank you for coming. Okay, so we know that on YouTube we all want to succeed, we all want to blow, we all want to do this. One of the ways that can happen is if you are consistent. So because I know that consistency is one of the major reasons. Inspiration by Mary, thank you for coming. So I appreciate you so much. Tim Gravely, thank you for coming. So I know that if I want to succeed, if I want to be recognized on YouTube, I need to be consistent. So knowing that keeps me going. Okay, and I know that once you slack at any point, it's easy for you to fall into that trap of, you know what, I'll give it another week, I'll give it another week. But yes, take intentional breaks. Okay, I think I chatted with someone today. She's here and she said she's on a break. It's really important because if you don't take that break, If you don't take that break, thank you, Christina. If you don't take that break, at the end of the day, you would burn out, you would break down, and the purpose for which you are doing this thing will not be accomplished. So yes, take a break when needed. Okay. So apart from intentional break, just keep going. Just keep going. Danica Kose, thank you so much for coming. I really do appreciate you. Christina Flourishing, thank you so much. Let's have a look. Whose comments? I say because sometimes biting off too much too soon can be discouraging and tiring. Okay, and that's the thing. You want to know your strengths. Okay, so you want to know your strengths. How do you manage creating content, editing, taking care of your family, and also trying to support others too? Any tips? Okay, so before I answer that question, I'm just going to say, you know what? Know your strengths. Okay, know your strengths, know your weaknesses. Okay, so some people tend to, when they start YouTube, early years matters. Thank you so much for that super chat. I really do appreciate you. Thank you so much. I'm so happy. Okay, some people start YouTube without a plan. Okay, if you want to be consistent, if you want to succeed on YouTube, you need to have a plan. Okay, so some people put out content every day or maybe 3 times a week. What you need to be asking yourself is that, can I do this consistently for the next 3 months? Can I do this consistently for the next 6 months? Okay, so that's what you need to ask yourself. Otherwise, you put up 3 videos every week, or you put up videos every week, and at the end of the day, before I lose your comments, Mom's Nature Diary, let me just pin it. Okay. No hurry in life. Yes. Yeah. So some people would post videos, and then at the end of the day, they get burnt out because they don't have anything to post anymore. Okay, and when I started my channel, I think for the first time, this is May, the first 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, the first 8 months. Cobbs, then thank you so much for coming. I see you there. Thank you so much. It is tiring. It is tiring, to be honest with you. It is tiring. And that's one of the challenges that we all face as content creators. No one has it easy because you need to sit down and create the content. You need to sit down and edit. Okay, so when I started, I was posting videos Wednesdays, Saturdays, and then I would do a live stream on Sundays. So Wednesday, Saturday, live stream Sundays. Okay, it was difficult for me, but I kept going because I knew the purpose. I knew that I wanted this thing so much. I wanted to get the message across, so I kept going. It got to a point I had to call myself to order, and I spoke with my husband. I spoke with a couple of my friends. I'm like, I can't continue in the long term doing 2 videos a week, like 3 videos a week, including my live stream. And in the long run, I get, so every week I find myself being under pressure. I would do it, but I was constantly under pressure. And what I did was, like, you know what? I made my decision. I didn't even tell my husband what I was like going to do, because if I tell him, he will say, no, you can do it. Because that's him. You can do it till he go and push me inside fire. You know, Blue Jeans, thank you for coming. It just keeps going. You can do it, you can do it, you can do it. So I didn't even tell him. I made my decision, like, you know what? When Wednesday comes, if he doesn't see my video, he will know that I mean what I'm doing. So I called myself to order, knowing that 3 videos a week was stressing me out. So I decided to do it twice a week. So I post my videos on Saturday, do my live stream on Sunday, and then have the rest of the week to do whatever I need to do. Now, coming to your question, Mom's Niche Diary. So Mom's Niche Diary is asking me, how do I manage creating content? How do I edit, take care of my family, and also trying to support other people? Okay, so initially when I was doing 2-3 times a week, it was really tiring. Like I said, it was really tiring. But what I resorted to doing, okay, was to, within the week, write out my content. So I get an idea of what I want to write, or something drops in my spirit that I know that, okay, this is what I want to talk about. I write it down. During the week, I'm writing down my points, you know. As it comes to me, I write it down. So I might have 1, 2, 3 videos I want to talk about, and I do a batch production on the same day. So in one day, and if you check my videos, you see that the hair I use on 1, 2, 3, even 4 videos is the same hair. All I need to do is remove my top, wear something else. So I batch produce. So I produce. Blue Jeans, thank you so much. Happy Mother's Day. Delta Pokemon, we are in the same boat. Taking care of boys is not easy. Mental health, I'll rest soon because I have school tomorrow. Okay. Because looking back over the past year, would you have done anything differently? And what advice would you have for those who are starting? Okay, so I'm answering Mom's Niche Diary. I'll just pin that comment there so I don't lose it. Okay, so I batch produce my content. I create maybe 3 or 4 videos the same day. Okay, and then that will last me for the rest of the month. Okay, so during the week, like the video I posted yesterday, I made a video earlier on a couple of days ago because I'd already used up all my videos. And then during the week, I edit. During the week, I edit that one. Then the next week, all I do is edit. Okay, but it's hard. At the same time, it's still hard. But the truth is, I'm not under pressure. Batch producing is really dope and saves you lots of time. The month of April, I did not make any videos because I batch produced in March. A lifesaver, exactly. Even in March, I did the same. In February, I think I did the same. Okay, and it helps a lot because you already have your topics on ground. When the day comes that you want to produce, you do all that, and that's it. All you need to do after that is edit them. Okay, and then you edit it, and then that's it for you. So that's how I manage. Okay, and in terms of supporting people, initially I was supporting like 1 million people, and the pressure on you to wanting to support people was a lot. Okay, and why do we do all that? Because we want to get the views. Fine, it's good to support people, but not to the extent where it now puts you under pressure and then puts your health in jeopardy. And that was what happened to me because I was everywhere. I'm working from home, so I have the opportunity, like, okay, even when I'm working, my laptop is on, just playing somebody's video. And then my phone was going prune, 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 prune. And then even at night, you put your phone. So what I had to do was to before I do it till now, before I go to bed, I turn off I change my YouTube account to my personal YouTube. Otherwise, I won't sleep at night because people post videos every single minute of the day. But what you want to know is do your part. Mr. Rock, thank you so much for coming. Backward never. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. On that, with the constant support, I see how I'm running away from everyone. Yes. So you want to do what you can, support as much people as you can. Don't be put under pressure. Don't let anyone put you under pressure. Above all, support people that you enjoy their content. Support people that will support you genuinely, because we all need the support at one point or the other. So support people that will support you genuinely. Okay, initially for me, it was hard for me to make that decision because I checked my views. Olushala, thank you so much for coming. I checked my views and my views dropped drastically. Like maybe I was having like 100 and something views in 5 hours. I went back to check. I have like 20 views in 5 hours. I'm like, oh my God, what do I do? So it's hard. It is hard, but just do what you can. Don't put yourself under pressure. Don't do something that you know that is going to put your health in jeopardy. Okay, that's so important. And now back to Cobden's question. She's saying, looking back over the past year, would you have done anything differently? And what advice would you have for those that are just starting off their channel? So initially when I started, very true, support had to cut down and still do cut down on support. It's something that you have to continually review. So you spend more time producing, learning, and researching, which is true. Because if you're there every day supporting people, you don't have time to work on your content. You struggle to work on your content. You struggle even for ideas. Okay, so it's really important that we review this from time to time. Fitness Daddy, thank you for coming. Okay, so looking back at the past year, what would I have done differently? What would I have done differently in the past year? And what advice do I have for anyone? Just like I've just said, concentrate on your content instead of concentrate on the views. Because if you concentrate on the views, so what I would have done, because at the time I wasn't sleeping. I was on constant pressure until I had to like deliver myself from that. So to say, Queen Mary, thank you for coming. I had to actually deliver myself from that. So looking back, I wouldn't have done that. Looking back, I would have concentrated. I would have been more strategic with my supporting people and then doing the things that I'm doing instead of making myself sick because I wanted views because I was supporting people. Okay, so that's the one thing. But apart from that, YouTube is a journey. It's a journey of constant and continuous growth. Concentrate on your content. Exactly, Mom Snitch. It's a journey of constant and continuous growth. So your videos get better with time. And I think I've not been able to reply any of my comments on my on my videos yesterday. I just had a glance, kid. Because so thank you for coming. Because yesterday I wasn't very well, to be honest. I just posted the video and left it. And I think I saw Blue Jean's comment. He said we age like fine wine. And that's true. As you produce content every single week, your content gets better, your strategies get better, and that's what YouTube is. Okay, it's not like a walk in the park. There's no shortcut to it. For you to get better, you need to do it. For you to get better, you need to produce the content. I'll just read some comments. Let's have a look. Okay, Megan said, I've decided to let go of the pressure of YouTube and do my thing. So my advice for anyone starting on, don't be running around supporting like crazy. Always keep pushing. You don't put yourself under pressure. And that's true. Just do what you can. Concentrate on your content. Support who you can support, but don't drive yourself crazy trying to do that, which is what so many of us do. Stone the Scorpion, thank you for coming. Fitness Study, thank you so much. Mental, I said, don't start what you know in the future you won't be able to maintain. Okay, let's have a look. Shani's Food Kitchen, thank you so much for coming. I really appreciate you. Because it's so you're fine. Thank you so much. Happy Mother's Day to you. That's what I'm trying to do this time. Okay, that's Elias. I saw Elias Matters comments. My chat keep Super Boss Cake. Thank you so much for coming. I really do appreciate you. 23 people in the house. Thank you so much. I appreciate every single one of you. Okay, so earlier as Martha said, I also think after monetization, we need to focus on creating great content to attract organic followers. And that's also true. Before we get monetized, we're running about saying, okay, I want my views, I want the subscribers, I want the hours. But once you've got there, do you need to keep chasing after? Do you need to keep doing all that? You want to concentrate on your content so that you can get, so people can come and genuinely love your content and then support you genuinely. I broke down, so if it best to say, I agree, but creating great content should be the aim from the get-go, not only after monetization. True. So creating great content should be like up there. Okay, but because a lot of people want to get monetized, they tend to forget, like, okay, I'll create content later. But if you want your channel to grow on time, even what I find, what I've sat down to think about is the fact that, okay, we have all this, and this is just me thinking, okay, I'm not trying to discourage anyone from doing what they want to do. So we have all these subscribers. We have, like, some people have 10,000, some people have 5,000. I have 1,000 plus. Okay, and these people are not genuinely interested in my content. Okay, and because of that, my channel is suffering. I don't want to use that word. It's harming my channel, because the people that have subscribed to me are not necessarily, some of them are, but not all of them are interested in the content. So when YouTube shows my content to them, because YouTube will first of all show your content to your subscribers before it shows it to any other person. YouTube is showing these people that are subscribed to my channel that this person has uploaded a new video, but they're not interested. Like, oh, I'm not interested. So how then does YouTube now promote my channel to other people if the people that are subscribed are not interested? So that's my own thoughts about it. Okay, but if you want to keep going and following subs, that's completely up to you. That's just my organic followers. Nice one. Yes, Elias matter, I agree, but if it best says, so I broke down in this YT because of how I was running here and there at the initial stage. But after God's will, I told myself, truth, just will do and leave the rest for God. Exactly. So do your best and leave the rest for God. What Blue Jeans, what did Blue Jeans say? My chat skips. What do you think about short videos? Are they worth it? So short video is a different kind of content. Okay, so short video is a different kind of content. It's worth it 100% if that's what you want to do. For one, it gives you subscribers. Okay, because if your video is shown to so many people, I don't know how the YouTube content and the shorts, how YouTube promotes it. Um, YouTube tends to be promoting it more than other videos. So if your short is promoted, the tendency is that it will get you more subscribers. Howbeit, in terms of monetization, you might not get as much revenue from it, okay? But it's definitely worth it, okay? Definitely worth it. Okay, I'll just read a few more comments. Well, that's my opinion. Okay. If you look at your first video compared to now, you will see improvement. They say practice makes perfect, and that's true. I looked at my first video. I'm like, should I just delete it? But no, it's all part of a journey, and that's why I said I quoted Blue Jean's comments. We age like fine wine. As time goes on, we get better. We can only get better when we practice. Okay, I think many of us made the same mistake because we don't know. We never knew better. Okay. Super Boss Cake, YouTube journey is really tough. It is tough, but it's interesting, it's fun. Dear greeting, Super Boss Cake, thank you so much. If I've missed your comment, I apologize. If it's something you want me to see, then please repost it. I agree with your point. Patience and consistency are the keys to success on YouTube. Okay. Interested when YouTube will see it as your content. I almost deleted my first video, but left it to remind myself of how much I'm still growing, and that's true. In 1 year time, if you look at your today's video, even the one I'm saying I'm proud of what Alpha and Com, in 1 year time or in 5 years time, I don't know what I'll be doing. This video I'm thinking is, oh, it's good. In 5 years time, it might be something I'll be like, okay, should I delete it? You know, so yes, we age and we get better. My daughter is demanding I play Sonic the other thing with her. Well, that's fine. And Tonda, thank you so much for showing up. I really appreciate you for coming. Thank you so much. Okay, but yeah, so it's been an amazing journey, and like earlier Martha pointed out just now, honestly, that's my motto now: doing my best and leaving the rest for God. Exactly, like earlier I pointed out now. It takes patience, consistency, and of course, if you're a faith person, it takes God. You understand? But consistency, patience, okay. And another thing of what are your best apps for editing? So I use Canva for my editing. Okay, so I use Canva, and I've used it for I think from maybe my third or fourth video. The first. Actually, I've used it all for a long time. Canva is what I use. My video, I don't know how to hold camera. I do not know anything about editing. And there's one of my friends, Becky. When I did my first video, my second video, I posted it to her like, oh, I've started my YouTube channel. She said, turn your camera so that those black lines will not be showing. Okay, so I give credit to Becky as well. Like, turn your camera. I'm like, what's the difference? And then I turned my camera. I saw the difference. I saw what she meant. Okay, and she goes like, you need to do thumbnail. I'm like, which one? What is me and thumbnail? She's like, oh, but you are missing clicks because of your thumbnail. I was like, oh my God, what kind of problem is this? You know? Great, providing quality time and not just money. No. So yeah, so she was on my neck, like, you need to create thumbnail, you need to do this, you need to do that. I'm like, what kind of problem is this? My own is just to post my video. I have lots of subscribers come to my channel, I'm almost and no one is watching. Exactly. So this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. You know, that's what I'm talking about. The thumbnail matter, exactly. She kept on my neck. I'm like, I just want to post this video so people can learn, you know, just leave me alone. She's like, no, you have to do thumbnail. And then I'm like, okay, what app do I use? She told me to use, I can't remember what she said I should use. And then one of my friends, I started a YouTube channel almost at the same time with me. Now I had to call him and ask him, like, how do you do your thumbnail? What app do you use? He said Canva. So that's what I've been using. Okay. So me too, thumbnail pro. No. Man, I'm very shaky with the filming of photo taking. I was doing for family and friends, but with the practice, your hand becomes better, and that's true. Okay. Yeah, so it takes when it comes to thumbnail, it takes practice. When it comes to YouTube, it takes a practice for you to get better. Okay, exactly. Practice makes perfect. Practice makes perfect. Okay, well, thank you all so much for coming to celebrate me. Like I said, if you have any questions, and we've got some big YouTubers in the house as well, people that have been here for more than 1 year. So if you have any questions, please put them. More you look, the less you see. Please put the questions down and we should be able to answer. And another thing I find is why we put ourselves under so much pressure is the fact that we tend to compare ourselves to each other. Okay, we tend to compare ourselves like, oh, please bring the best thumbnail apps, help someone. I use Canva. Canva is quite good. It is good. That's what I use. I don't know what other people use. There's Fonto as well. Fonto is also good, but I don't use it. I use Canva because all I need to do is just put my words or my title on it. Okay. There's Fonto, there's Canva, there's Pixel. I don't know what people use in here, but I use Canva. I think early years use Canva as well. Okay, it's a very good app. It's easy to use. Okay, and like I said, we tend to compare ourselves with each other. Okay, and that puts us under a lot of pressure. But if you want to succeed, you want to go at your pace. Don't compare. And this is something that has helped me a lot. Helped me a lot, not just in terms of YouTube, but in terms of my personal life. Comparison is a killer of joy. Okay, so we don't want to compare. So I look at my views today and then look at my friend Elias Matters view. She has more views than me. I start feeling bad, or I start putting myself under pressure. I need to support more people so that I can get the views. Okay, it's easy to use and it's free as well. Exactly. So let's not, if you want to, on YouTube, everyone's journey is different. Our contents are different. Our personalities are different. So the way people will respond to my content is different from the way people will respond to your content. So let's not try and compare. Okay, compare each other's view, compare my views to your views, because at the end of the day, you'll be putting yourself under unnecessary pressure. Okay, you put yourself under unnecessary pressure. I mean, I think when we just started, when I just got monetized and all that, and then I look at some of my friends' videos, I'm like, oh my God, how are they getting 300, 200 views? And then I start to panic, like, I have to do more. I have to do more. You know, so let's not put ourselves under unnecessary pressure because we're all different. You can wake up tomorrow now and your channel will blow. And we talked about Mansa Queen the other day. Once a channel peaks, it's peaked. Once your channel peaks, it peaks. Okay, so you can go from having 100, 200 views to having thousands of views just by one video, and as well as subscribers. Okay, so it's really important that we don't compare, because comparison is not good. Exactly. Victory Space, thank you for coming. Vienna's Kitchen. Vienna's Beauty. Vienna's Beauty, thank you for coming. I've changed your name for some reasons. Maybe you should have a cooking channel. So thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. We also need to understand that we don't know how some of these people get their views. And that's true. You don't know how this person got their views. So why compare and kill yourself? You know, why would you compare and put yourself in depression? and then be sad when you don't know if even if those views are real. Okay, and we know that some people's channels were affected because of what do they call it, fake views recently. Okay, so many reasons behind. So don't compare yourself because you don't know how they are getting their views, you don't know how they are getting their subscribers. So just stay on your lane, do your best, get better every day, and leave the rest for God. Okay, and there's something else I was going to talk about is building a community. Okay, so it's important that you build a community as a content creator. Okay, build a community for yourself. It's also important. I cannot overemphasize that, because those of us that are here now are like in a community. So these are people that would be here if they can. Okay, so if they are not here, it's because something came up, or maybe they were tied up with something, they won't be here. And it's the same thing with them. When they are doing something, I would go there and support them. So that's the community that I'm talking about. Okay, you can't support everyone. Everyone cannot be in your community, but have people in your community. And how do you build that community? Be nice to people, just be yourself. That brings me to another point. Every day, that reminds me that Mary does with your name. I guess we are I know Vienna's supposed to be Vienna Kitchen someday, probably. Okay, so that takes me to another point, is be yourself. Okay, I hope this thing is not looks like my internet is not very strong. God help me. Happy Mother's Day. That's fine. Thank you so much. So guys, another thing I'm going to talk about is for you to be yourself when you're creating content. So do what you're comfortable with. Don't just do something like you are me. Do something that you are comfortable with. Don't, that for sin is not for me. I enjoy cooking. In fact, I learn a new recipe each week, but to film is a problem. Okay. So be yourself when you are creating your content. And again, sometimes it takes time for you to discover what you want. I remember, Sister J, thank you for coming. I remember when I started, I was on about, okay, take care of your mental health, take care of your mental health. And there comes a point where you sit down and you think like, okay, what is my channel really about? What do I really want to do with my channel? Okay, so you must get to that point where you decide what you want to do with your channel. You decide that, okay, I really love cooking, okay, and I want to show people how to cook. I'm not just cooking for the sake of cooking, but I want to impact the knowledge, or maybe you just want to have fun and let people have fun on your channel. So you need to come to that point where you decide. Happy Mother's Day. Thank you so much, Sister J. Thank you. So you want to get to that point where you decide, because it happened for me, and I started asking myself, okay, because it's so easy for you to be drawn left, right, and center. It's so easy. So you have to think about, okay, what value do I want to add to people? What is it that I really want to do with my channel? So you need to get to that point. And when you start creating content, don't create content and talk like everyday matters, or make your videos like everyday matters. It's good to learn from people, but make it your own. Personalize it so that when people see that video, they're not seeing the person you copied from. Let them see you. Okay, so it's important that you be yourself when it comes to creating content. So yes, take a topic from me, or make it your own. Yes, get ideas from me, make it your own. Don't try to be me, because like we always say, people will see that you're not authentic. So you need to be authentic. Or be yourself is the key, and do not do what you like doing the best. The big challenge on myself is time, but it's a matter of time. Exactly. We're all unique. Exactly, Marie. We're all unique. So yes, be yourself. Okay, being yourself is very important, because people can tell when you are faking it. Okay, there's one YouTuber, I'm not going to mention her name here, and when I'm watching, I'm like, what? Can't you just speak normal? This is how I speak on a day-to-day basis. Even when I'm at work, this is how I speak. When I'm at home, this is how I speak. So there's no need for me to now go and start trying to be someone else. And when I listen to her, I'm like, just be yourself. Okay, why do you speak that way? Okay, that's just me trying to criticize in my brain. you know, you know, that's me just trying to criticize. But it's important that you are yourself. Do what you enjoy doing. Okay, so it's really, really important. And as you go, you begin to learn new skills. Like when it comes to editing, you get better as you go. Okay, one of my friends, when she started her YouTube channel, she'll be like, "Oh, and Terry, please help me do my YouTube thumbnail." I'm like, you do it yourself because that's the only way you can get better. That's the only way you know how to do it. You have to keep trying, and with time, just try things out, and you become better. Okay, so any more questions before we round up this live stream? Because like I said, I don't intend to make it too long. I just wanted to share my story and what has helped me. Okay, that's batch production of videos is a lifesaver, just like Cobbs said. And I think I got that idea from Ellie Years as well, because Ellie Years doesn't have problem when it comes to video topics and when it comes to topics or producing content. That's her strength. Okay, I'm going to say that now. But for me, I have to sit down, I have to think, I have to plan, I have to arrange it in my brain. I have to arrange it in my brain first before I come on. But Elias Matters, her strength is wake up, do videos. wake up, wake up and do video. Lizzie Atkins, thank you so much for coming. Elias Matters will wake up, do a video, and that's it. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, oh my God, I'm not even motivated, because there are times that you're not motivated. I'm not casting you out. The times that you're not, the truth is, there are times that I can't even lift myself to make videos, I think it's good to compare yourself to your past efforts, but don't think it's good to compare yourself with others. So no, you can compare yourself to past. Like I said before, you are your competition. So what you're doing is comparing yourself to your past. Say, okay, you know what? I want to be better than what I was yesterday. Okay, so it's good. You can look at people and say, okay, and be motivated by what they do. But where it's bad is when you now start feeling sad and depressed and all that because of someone else's success. That's where it's bad. Okay, so like I was saying, in terms of congratulations, thank you, Franca's Kitchen, for coming. People have to understand differences between faking it and trying to improve yourself. You can practice being better, and it gets better with time. That's true. Okay, Meher said, I can have ideas, but the problem is organizing the thoughts. That's the problem with me. I can be creative and go do better, and I can't package it. Yes, but when you have other things you are doing with family, well, it depends on the topic. Yeah. Okay, so back to Elias Matters. Elias Matters. Elias Matters wakes up and does videos. She doesn't have problem at all. But me, I will first put it together in my head. I will first do this, first get the topic, think about it. Does it make sense? Okay, which line should come first? Which one should come second? I do all that. And the days that, I can't even bring myself to doing a video. But batch producing, on the day I feel like doing the video, ooh, today's video day, oh yeah, let's do it. So that has helped me a lot, and I'll recommend it. And she was the one that said, Elliot was the one that said, okay, why don't you do more than one video in a day? And I thought about it. There are days that I still do one video, like when I did my vlog and when I was going out in the sun, that was a one-off. Okay, but apart from that, I would kudos, Elias. Yes, that's right. She's good. Okay, so but apart from that, I batch produce. So for those of us that are struggling to produce videos, stick to your strength. Don't put up 5 videos because Franca's Kitchen is putting up 5 videos, or because Elias Matter is putting up 3 videos. Don't do it. Look at your strength. What can you actually do? Can you do 1 a week? Can you do 2 a week? If you can do 3 a week, that's awesome. But don't do it because someone else is doing it. So look at your strengths and then batch produce. Okay, mentally say I can walk around the crazy, but that's because I've been used to crazy. But for those that aren't used to be go all the time, we find it hard. Christina Ferry, what helped me is having someone that motivates me, and I'm so happy for that. And that's so awesome. That's true. Early years matters. Even only makes it better, but not easy. Truth be told, white is a lot of work, and it teaches you the art of patience, and that's true. And that's one thing we should know. Being successful on YouTube doesn't happen overnight. You need to work. Okay, so it takes a lot of work, it takes a lot of effort. Okay, and a consistency. You need to push yourself. Like I said, those days that I'm like, okay, I'm not, I can't be bothered, I can't do video, and then I get to Thursday, and I have to post a video on Saturday, and I don't have a video. I put myself under pressure. I must, I will, I shall, I will, I must do it because I am consistent. Okay, so batch producing has helped me. It took a lot of pressure off me, and coming down from 3 videos a week to 2 videos a week has also relieved me of so much pressure. I'm not going to say I don't feel it, because I feel it. Okay, and then I've got my day job, Monday to Friday, 9 to 5 every day. And then I've got my own personal things. My husband is there and things like that. So it is hard work. Okay, but doing batch production of videos, and also knowing your strengths and your weaknesses, also, and planning as well. Like I said, don't just say, okay, you have 10 videos, therefore post the 10 videos at once. Space it out. Give yourself time. It's okay. Healthy Living with Deborah, thank you for coming. Give yourself time. It's okay. You know what? Even though I saw a comment from someone laughing, I think that was Franca. Franca says, I did not even do any video last week, but the previous week I did 5 straight days. So you can hear, where is that Franca's comment? Let me pin it and talk about it a little bit. I can find it. Yes, so that's exactly what I'm talking about. So when it comes to YouTube, it's about planning, it's about being strategic. So you have 5 videos. Instead of posting those 5 videos in 1 week, Shasuwade, I thank you for coming. Instead of posting 5 videos in 1 week and then go for 2 weeks without posting any video, why don't you spread those videos? So post 2 that week and then post the other 2 the other week, and then you know that the 3rd week you have another one, and before that one will be finished, you would have motivated yourself enough to produce another video. Plus, do you know there's a lot of fake supporters? They just come to yours for just a few seconds, send one message and then disappear. It means that those supporters are fake. Yes, there are a lot of people like that. A lot of people will come to your video and watch it for 30 seconds and leave a comment. Okay, but that's what they can do. So we're not depending on those people. We are praying for genuine, and like earlier said before, organic supporters, people that will enjoy your videos, that when they come, they sit down and enjoy the video. Okay, and then watch it to the full. Even if they don't watch the whole thing, they can watch at least a good amount of that video. Okay, so let's not worry about people that are not supporting genuinely. Just do your thing. Concentrate on getting yourself better, making your content better, producing good quality content, and then the right people would come. You just need to be patient. Batch production and spacing your videos also helps you to not to run out of ideas. That's happening. I learned myself for myself and with myself. That's true, because before the 4 videos, say for instance you do 4 videos in a week, in on a day. Before those 4 videos, let's say you are producing videos every week. If you've produced those 4 videos, before that 4 videos will be all posted, you would have gotten other ideas that you would use. Okay, you would have gotten other ideas. Thank you so much, Like, you're still here. Thank you so much. So before those 4 videos will be finished, you would have gotten ideas for the other videos. You would have had time to edit them and to post them as well. Okay, so it's really important. I'm gonna take my leave. I have to make something that's fit. Okay, that's fine, Bonnie. Thank you so much for coming. I'm going to be ending soon anyway. Okay, so if there's no, so that's just it. Someone said to round up. So basically, um, YouTube is an amazing, amazing platform to come on. It's rewarding, but it's not an overnight fix. Okay, so it takes time, it takes patience. Very true. Also, I was advised to do daily by someone who just said he loves me, and I kind of saw progress. I think I spaced it too. Yes, please space it. So if you have 5 videos, instead of posting it every day, give yourself space. Maybe post 2 a week or 3 a week, so that you can post the other ones the next week. Okay. Thank you so much, House. I was very happy to see you on this very happy Sunday, and I cannot wait to see you again. That's awesome. Thank you so much and for coming, Super Boss Cake. Thank you so much. I was going to say to you as well, do you know the Google Ads campaign is very good to use as well to advertise your content to get subscribers? So yes, I know Google AdSense is a good way to advertise your content. I haven't used it yet, okay, but it is a good way to advertise your content. So if you're thinking of advertising, if you're thinking of getting views and subscribers, then the right way to do it is to go on Google AdSense and promote your channel. Okay, so that's a good way to promote your channel. I haven't used it yet so far, but I might be using it at some point. And my husband is always pushing me, do it, do it, do it. I'm like, leave me alone. You know? How do you use it? So what you do is you create a campaign. You have to pay for it. So you go on Google AdSense. Is it Google AdSense or Google AdWords now? I can't remember. But you go there, you create a campaign, you pay for the campaign, you put the video that you want on it, and then when people, just like you see people's videos or see advertisements on your videos, that's how people will see your video on their. I know I've been watching some videos now, and I'll see some people speaking Yoruba or speaking Igbo. So those people are advertising their videos using AdSense, using Google Ads. Okay, so you can do it. So if you want to do that, that's absolutely fine. Google will YouTube recognizes that one. YouTube will appreciate if you use that one instead of using, but it is really expensive. Yes, yes, yes. So I think you pay is it per click or so? I haven't actually done the full research on it. I've got a Google AdWords account because I used it for one of my campaigns a while ago for my Mary Kay cosmetics. I've used it and it works. So what happens is when people are searching for Mary Kay at that time, this was like 2-3 years ago, depending on how much you are willing to pay, yeah, your product will come at the top. So if you're not willing to pay much, your videos or your product will be at the bottom. Show me on IG later. Okay, I'll do my research, and then as many people that want to learn about it, I'll be happy to talk to you guys about it. That's not a problem, but I have to do my research. Superboss, please, like how much? So you can pay from as little as 30 cents or technically a pence. So Europe is 30 cents to one euro to €5, however much you want to pay for it. Okay, so it depends on how much you're willing to pay. Okay, so it's really, really important. But again, like I said, YouTube is an amazing platform. I've met amazing people on the platform. Host, you're a Mary Kay consultant. Yes, Diana, I'm a Mary Kay consultant. That's why most of my products I review on my channel are Mary Kay and products. Okay, and yes, so guys, if any of you here wants to buy Mary Kay or any Mary Kay cleanser foundation, I'm going out of the topic now. Cleanser foundation, moisturizers, whatever it is, just message me on IG or anywhere on YouTube, Facebook, email. I'll be happy to support you to discuss with you one-on-one consultation on your skincare needs. Okay, so yeah, so that's it. But thank you guys so much for coming today. I appreciate every single one of you. All the people that have been coming every single week to my live stream, I appreciate you. Those that come when they can, I appreciate every single one of you, to be honest. A lot of lessons learned, Be yourself, be patient, be strategic when it comes to your YouTube. YouTube takes time. Okay, we're all still on the journey, on the growth journey. We're getting there and we will get there. Okay, so let's not give up. I know that there are times that we feel like, oh my God, I can't do this. Sometimes that we don't feel motivated to make videos. That's where strategies come in, like batch production, or even a batch production. You can take a break as well. So take an intentional break and tell yourself, I want to be on break for, don't take a break forever. Okay, take a break for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 1 month, if that's what you want. Okay, but make sure it's intentional. Congratulations once again. Thank you so much. Make sure the break is intentional, and then when you come back and when you're on break, don't just go on break and sit down. That's a time for you to re-strategize. That's a time for you to think about your channel, what you want to do, the next steps you want to take. Okay, but thank you all so much for coming. I appreciate you. I hope you have a beautiful week ahead. I just learned on YouTube to mind. I know. Was it Franca's kitchen? I saw that video, Franca. I saw that video, Franca, that I saw the video. I'm not going to say anything because that's not my business as well. Elias, you saw the video too, so don't act like you don't know. I'm happy that I called you at the right time. Okay, have a wonderful week. Yes, thank you so much. Viana's kitchen, Viana's beauty. Before we start going into what we're not supposed to go into. Have a beautiful week, everyone. Thank you so much for coming. I pray that God takes every of our channels to high places. We'll succeed. We'll not be demonetized. We'll go to greater places. We would blow on YouTube because that's what we all want. We'll blow, we'll succeed in Jesus' name. But thank you all so much. Have an amazing week, and I look forward to seeing you next week. So my live stream are usually on Sundays at 5 p.m. UK time, Nigerian time, and 6 p.m. and Europe time every week. Okay, I post my videos on Saturdays. I also have a membership as well. So if you want one-to-one consultation on relationship issues, or if you want one-to-one consultation on your personal issues, or if you just want to support me on YouTube, then please check my membership perks out. I'll be very happy to have you on board. But thank you all so much, and I look forward to seeing you next week. Take care now and keep living your best life ever. Bye.